Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? We're gonna start some Scarlet Nexus today. It's I remember this has been sitting in my Steam library for like 2 years, maybe. I got this relatively quickly after the game came out, and then I just never got around to actually playing it. It's been sitting there for a while, and I was like, you know, I looked at howlongtobeat.com. God bless that site. I love that site. It's a shorter one compared to like what I usually play, so it'd be nice to kind of knock it off the list. Apparently it's good. I haven't heard anything bad about it. I haven't heard much of anything, honestly. The hell's analytics? Oh, this thing. Okay. I did go through this. I did set it to hard already. I think I'm gonna do this with a controller. I don't know if it's better or worse. All of that is maxed out. So let's just get into it. I don't know. Do we choose who to be? Select the story to experience. Are there 2 different stories, or is it just I'm selecting an avatar? Oh, I don't like the way they worded this. Comes from a great family. We're descendants of the founding father. Cheerful and optimistic, he's a young boy with an unwavering and kind heart. Having had his life saved by the OSF when he was young, he's inspired to join the OSF as a volunteer to be able to save others. He fights close quarters with a combination of quick sword attacks and psychokinesis abilities. I don't know how to pronounce this. Yuito? I think it's Yuito Tsumeragi. Kasane Randall. Scouted by the OSF, she was an elite cadet at the academy, always at the top of her class, cool, rational, and indifferent to others. The only person she's opened up to is her adoptive sister. She's extremely loyal to her. She will do anything for her sister. She fights at range with a combination of ranged, multi-blade attacks, psychokinesis. Okay, so combat-wise, melee or ranged. Let's go melee. Wondering if I should. This is gonna necessitate like 2 playthroughs. That might be why the completionist time is like
no matter what.
Way longer. Because it does main game plus extras like side quests and shit, and then completionist is like more than double the length of time, which it's usually.
Cable will now be connected.
It's usually longer, but you know.
This will hurt much more than it did in training. Be strong.
All green. Beginning SAS cable connection.
Is this for real?
This looks fun. Wait, are we identical? Oh no, never mind. Kind of only half looking at the screen. I was like, did it just pan to another face that's identical?
So this is what SAS feels like.
Cracked open my face.
Seems like you're okay.
God, it's like Squid Game.
This aptitude test will determine your platoon assignment.
I still haven't watched
Do your
Squid Game. I
best.
want to.
Yes, sir.
Because I haven't had Netflix in like 8 years.
Yuito Sumeragi. Identity confirmed. The other suppression force aptitude test will now begin. Exterminate all others.
Okay.
This is the final trial. I have to be ready. Stop thinking so much.
Oh, I have to like
I have
hold
to
it.
focus on what's in front of me.
The oh no, it's just okay. It just wasn't resetting at first. I was like, okay. Thought maybe like it wasn't registering my controller.
If I can complete this assignment, I'll be a member of the OSF. Soon, I'll be able to make my childhood dreams come true.
How's it look on stream? My preview's a little choppy, but I don't know if the stream is.
I should be able to handle any kind of other with my psychokinesis power.
I just toss shit into people? Oh god. It's like control. I never 100%ed control.
Alright. Let's keep this up.
I don't even have to like aim anything. It just auto hits. Since weapon attack slightly charged psychokinesis gauge, use a mix of weapon and psychokinesis to dispatch enemies. Automatic lock on and target switching can be changed. Okay.
We did it. Alright. We did it.
Yeah, I got like a short dash. Oh, you can hop backwards though. Oh, wow, there's an 80 there.
There's a chance she would know something about her. I have to make it through this exam, no matter what.
Okay, I gotta hold RB. Okay, I gotta press them simultaneously. I think I can turn the game up, actually. That never happens. It's just in regular settings. Is.
The exam should be finishing up soon. The instructor always said the most dangerous thing is being careless at the end.
Alright. Let's keep this up. We did it. Let's keep this up.
Unscathed. This game's gonna be easy. Sweeping, moving, spin. Will recover greatly. Okay. Can only be used once per combo. What do I think of the game? I am 2 minutes in, and so far it's pretty good. I'm wondering how hard it's gonna get. I'm playing on hard. It could have gone to very hard. I think I can change it whenever though. We have proto attack when landing. Close the distance. Ooh. I see. I'm not exactly closing the distance because I'm already in their face, but you know. Kind of hard to tell if I'm actually doing it right. They all have positive things to say. I haven't heard anything bad about this game. Everything I've heard has been relatively positive. Didn't look Souls-like. I haven't heard anyone say Souls-like though. But people tend to over-apply that description to games like all the time. okay, so I can do follow up the other way too. It sounds like it's very flowy. I get what they're going for. Especially on Twitter and Reddit. Yeah, that's a bad place to go. You want an accurate description. Everything is either a Souls-like or not a Souls-like. There's no in between. Okay. Calling this anime Souls. So far, I'd say not even in the slightest. Some people seem to think that Souls-like is just any action combat is there for Souls-like. It's like, you don't... I question whether they've actually played any of the Dark Souls games. They're describing combat like this, like Dark Souls. Metroidvania, Souls-like, and roll-like. Yeah. Pretty much. Learning the rush follow-up attack and psychokinesis increases the amount of times they can be used consecutively. Chaining together a rush and a psycho and a rush allows you to deal heavy damage. Okay.
If I do everything I learned from my training, I should be able to win. I have to.
Here we go.
That one didn't hit because there was another boss in the way.
Let's regroup now. Come on. Here we go.
Okay. So far, it's just... I know this is tutorial, but, like... So far, I'm just, you know... I combo in. Follow up. I follow up. Combo. Follow up.
Mission successful. This concludes the aptitude test.
I just hope real enemies fight back, you know? The tutorial enemies.
Okay, that ends your training. You're an official member of the OSF from tomorrow.
I like what they're going for, that's for sure.
Cadets now have 24 hours of free time until then. Make sure to get some rest before your duties tomorrow.
It's very flowy.
Understood.
Which is not Dark Souls. Dark Souls isn't the most flowy thing. The grin and bear bad parts in the game because it gets good later. Yeah, I mean... Sometimes it's worth it, and sometimes it's not, and it's like impossible to know beforehand. You kind of just have to find someone you trust. Be like, I know it can be a little bit of slog here, but you
How was the test?
Nagi, how did it go?
it gets better.
On the test, I'd say that I did kind of pretty good.
Kind of good or pretty good? We were looking rough when the SAS cable connected.
Oh, that really hurt. It was fine after I got used to it, though.
Sounds like you had fun. That's so like you.
Their eyes are
So
kind of
tomorrow
freaky.
will be OSF, just like we dreamed. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What's up? You don't sound very excited.
No, I'm happy too. Didn't I tell you? I was saved by an OSF soldier when I was a kid.
They have this like
So
dark
I
circle
wanted to be one as well.
in their iris that makes it look like they have a double iris, and it's
But
kind of
what?
freaky looking.
Lately, I've been wondering if that's it. The end of my goal. I'm here today
They have a
because
bunch of
someone
actual
saved
animated
me.
scenes. Probably.
I'm wondering if there is a better way to save more people's lives.
I think it's a
Can't
good
bear such a
workaround.
big burden like that. People have limits. We're OSF, so we fight others. Let's do our best at the job we've been given for now.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I was just being a little anxious. First, I have to become a real member of the OSF. Thanks.
Your gratitude is greatly appreciated, Mr. Yuito.
I'm just glad
So
there's
you're
voice
going to
acting
report to Sumeragi Tomb later?
because it gives
I
my
hate
my
telling
voice a rest.
ancestors every little thing. So annoying.
Well, it's not just that. The Sumeragi tomb is collaborating with Baki
I
right
still
now.
have, you know what? This is one of my gaming crimes. I have not played any Bayonetta games.
What? Sumeragi Tomb is your family grave. I know it's a tourist spot, but they do things like that?
I've always wanted to.
I heard it's happening more and more. It's something my father decided on. Oh, right. I have to send a message to my dad and brother.
Your father won't reply anyway. I know he didn't want you to join the OSF, but man, that's cold. He's always smiling when he's at the council. It's like he's not even two-faced, but three-faced.
I mean, he's a politician after all. Anyways, I only send him simple messages. Oh, there's
I wonder
already a
what
reply
having
from my brother.
a parent for a politician,
What does it say?
or a politician for a parent
Good
would be
work.
like.
You pushed through.
I wonder if that would just be
A
endlessly
direct compliment
infuriating
from
because then he
Chief
can never answer a
Sumeragi.
question.
You're guaranteed a promotion.
They never give
You're
you a straight
making fun
answer
of
for
me.
anything.
My brother's not going to coddle me just because he's the chief of the OSF.
Okay, sorry.
Sure you are. If you're really sorry, you'll give me the keychain from the fortune you get from Baki.
I do like Devil May Cry. I've only
Alright,
put a
I got
couple
it.
of them
I'll
though.
pull a fortune and give you my keychain. Then you have to help me pick up the ladies. I have a better chance when you're with me.
What? That's just me doing extra work for you.
I've never understood the wingman. That whole dynamic. I've never understood it. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff anyways. It's just... You got a lurk? Alright, enjoy the lurk. Thanks for chatting. I do enjoy the chatting. I get messages? A brain message? Does it get beamed straight into my brain?
You really do like Baki, though. He kind of makes me feel nice. Like a stuffed animal I had when I was a kid. When you were a kid? Has Baki been around that long? Hasn't he? I can just feel his cuteness in my DNA.
I wasn't expecting, you know, whole city. Can I look at like the map as a whole? I can. I guess it's a street. It's not a whole city, but you know. Bottom rung anymore. Boo. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Okay. Broke the game already. Gotta see what people have to say though. Call that red light neon? Neon is pretty, is very pretty. I do like neon signs. They're very loud though. Which if you've never seen one in real life, you wouldn't think of it, but they just make it like a constant hum. And they generate a lot of heat, apparently. Of course, these are like legit, like real neon lights, not like simulated neon lights. Which I imagine most neon lights now are probably simulated. You don't hear a lot of record scratches these days. It's a very old style of like putting it into music. I wonder if like hologram posters are a thing anywhere in the world right now. I mean, I guess there's like projection posters on the sides of buildings. That's more or less the same thing, isn't it? There's nothing like this though, I assume. Can I get to the other side of the road? I guess over that bridge. I got 50k. Is that... I want to pick up 50k on the road. That's pretty nice. Talking to the recorder who's wearing yellow. I am air and shadow. Okay, Satori. I'm actually gonna turn it up even more, just a little bit. Gotta challenge us to the library. Okay. Actually, let's look at the menu. There are party members in this? I just assumed it was like a single thing. Visuals, you say? All the best costumes I'm gonna have to buy though, aren't I? New products. Oh yeah, it did say I have like DLC. Tales of Arise collab item. I don't know if these are like items or just visual stuff. Let's just grab them though. If anything is OP, I just like won't use it. So I can actually experience the game properly. So... An owlet? Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Of all the things they could have taken from Tales of Arise, this is what they took? That stupid mask? Can I move these around on the body, or are they just like fixed to where they are? View mode. Oop. Press the wrong button. I like this one. Okay, they're just fixed to like where they are on the body. So that's cool. Okay, they're only slightly stronger. I can get one that looks cool. Ooh, I like the sheath for this one. And that one's from Tales of Arise. Go with that. XP assist? I'll avoid that for now. Recommended for new recruits not yet accustomed to fighting. I'm accustomed to fighting. This ain't my first action game. What were they called? Scarlet Guardians. I wonder if this little owlet is gonna show up in the cutscenes. It does. Kind of wish it could be on my shoulder though. Sometimes I think about like, what if I do manage to get more popular
There are a lot of people paying
as
their
a streamer?
respects.
Would I like adopt an animal
two girls
persona
over
like a
there
lot
were
of the popular
cute.
ones do?
What? Really? I didn't see them.
I can't believe your family grave is a tourist spot. You sure are an elite.
My dad and brother are, but I'm not.
It's like one of those grand families. Your father is the chairman, and your brother is chief of the OSF. Plus, you're descended from Yakumo Sumeragi, our founding father. He's the hero who saved humanity from the spring of extinction. I wonder what he looked like. Maybe he looked like you. He is your ancestor.
He's my ancestor, but that was 2,000 years ago. I certainly don't feel like his descendant. The only record of him is in that mask. Even if they say he's my ancestor, how could I be sure?
Ah, I get it. He does look like the villain in a horror movie. His face was injured in the Spring of Extinction, right? Oh, crap. Your dad would get mad at me for saying that about our country's forefather.
It's no big deal.
But
I mean, that just sounds like a
the
fact.
Sumeragi house is known for having lots of authority. Your dad got mad when you said you didn't want to be a politician or a bureaucrat.
Who does,
Enough
though,
about
really?
my family. Let's go get a fortune from Baki.
You're not going to pray to your ancestors? Okay, let's get going then.
Still don't like their eyes.
Okay, got it. Let's look at the same time.
Roger, these are the fortunes that will decide our fate in the OSF.
Ready? Go!
Well, I get the feeling Nagi's gonna die.
Very bad luck.
Me too. This is a bad sign. Oh, I'm dying. Let's go to a cafe or something after we tie these off.
Foreshadowing?
Yeah, we already got Baki's keychain. Why don't we head to Vision Town?
I don't really know what the tone of the story is. I don't know if it's gonna be more just like action anime or if it's gonna be like really dark and heavy. Reply the brain messages. SES is really amazing, isn't it? Even though it's an imaginary link, brains link up together to share powers. Actually, what did SES stand for again? I know I learned it, but I already forgot. Strong something system or something. It's Struggle Arms System. Oh yeah, Nagi, you should make sure to Protect has been applied to your thoughts. Protect is off, your linked partner will be able to hear everything you think, like if you just happen to think someone is cute or something. Oh, that's terrifying. Now, I'm really not sure about this whole thing. SES might be more trouble than it's worth. I'll have to be careful. I think something like this will probably exist in real life at some point. Probably after I'm dead, but you know. I still think it'll exist. What the hell is this? I am the recorder for your platoon. A recorder has the most sacred mission. We observe the mission of frontline troops and record proof that OSF troops are performing their duty. You just need to look into my eyes. I will read the necessary information from your brain. You can say my power is very suited for this role. Also, my beloved ride that keeps me mobile, the Motoi bike, can access the shop. The shop is my side job, so feel free to patronize it all you like. Finally, every time, like, I know it's the correct word, but every time I hear patronize in terms of, like, supporting a business, I always think of it as the other patronize, where it's like, someone's basically talking down to you. And I'm like, am I just talking down to your side business? That's the first thing that always pops in my head. Finally, a recorder must remain unbiased and independent. We are not allowed to talk freely with our recording target. Just act as if I am not here unless you need to record. I will shadow you wherever you go. Do not try to interact with me beyond my job. This is best for both of us. Okay. Thank you for your continued patronage. The goods you download arrive. You can claim them at the shop, so please have a look. We're finally becoming official members of the OSF. Still doesn't feel real. Just when I thought all the hard training was over, they threw that final test right in our faces. I was ready to give up so many times, and I managed to push through because I was with you, Yuito. We're volunteers, so we might really have our work cut out for us. But I'm looking forward to serving with you as members of the OSF's 567th class. The final examination is over. Tomorrow, I'll be an official member of the OSF. I'll do my best. Good work. You pushed through. Is that my dad? He looks like a politician. I kind of wish... I'm Canadian, right? And so we have this like weird hybrid of using metric and imperial because the States is right next to us. I kind of wish I could look at someone's height in centimeters and have like a vague idea of how tall it is. I have no idea how tall it is. How you doing, Everike? How tall is 173 centimeters? Is that like just under 6 feet? Is it 30 centimeters to a feet? It's around there or something. 30 centimeters to a foot, not feet. Psychokinesis, aerokinesis. Five 10-ish. Okay, that's what it is. It's like approximately 30 centimeters per foot. Also a passionate fan of the mascot Baki. He was easily elated and always the life of the party. He's known Yuito since they met at the training academy. It's a fanboy who likes the star quality of the OSF, but has a serious working class background. The oldest son. Oh, the guy in the brain like was my brother? He has shown outstanding ability in government and is currently the chairman of National Defense and chief of the Other Suppression Forces headquarters. He is Yuito's older brother, and their father is council chairman Joe Sumeragi. 177.8 is 5'10". Okay. How much is 6 feet then? Like 182? His face, a political style, both resemble his father's. He has been a shrewd and good student since he was young. He was seen as hard to approach, but seems to want to protect Yuito, who is much younger than him and always treated him kindly. Yakumo, the founding father of New Himika, who lived 2,000 years ago, he saved the human race from the spring of extinction. The nation was actually founded through the cooperation of many people, but he was their leader and is especially regarded as a hero. Common citizens of the present have completely deified him and pray daily to him with their wishes. Yakumo's grave, the Sumeragi tomb, has been made into a shrine and tourist attraction. His great achievements are described in the textbooks used by students in the present day. There's only one record of his appearance in which he is wearing a mask, so what his face actually looked like isn't known by future generations. His descendants live on as the Sumeragi family, who have been politicians for generations. 182.88. Okay. So it's very close to 30 centimeters to a foot. Very, very close. The present head of the Sumeragi family, descended from the New Himika's founding father and council chairman of New Himika. He's the head of the state. He's the father of Yuito and chief of the Other Suppression Force, Kaito Sumeragi. Like the Sumeragis before him, he pursued politics and spent a long time in important posts. He's a well-known, shrewd politician who has the respect of the citizens. He's a strict father, and his work keeps him away from home frequently. So much so that he rarely speaks to Yuito. However, according to those who know him well, he was always a devoted husband and holds his family very dear. His wife, Yuito, and Kaito's mother, Wakana, died 11 years ago. Oh, there's things for... There's profiles for these two. Ooh. I will read them at some point. Okay. There's all this. There's all this. A scummy pool. I don't remember fighting this in the tutorial. A pool with coral-like appendages on its upper body. This other has not been observed to consume or absorb brains. Is that the lore of enemies in this? I did just finish the tutorial, yeah. This differentiation from other pools may be because the coral organs are hindering the absorption process. Unlike other pools, it has not been observed to take in mass amounts of liquid. When it attacks, it will launch its bodily fluids from afar. It is thought that when bile pools and doppel pools are dehydrated from an extended period of time, they will turn into this kind of pool. Okay. I remember fighting these in the tutorial. A type of rummy, often seen holding arms of its own species. When prey is nowhere nearby, it can be seen performing a handshake-like action with fellow buddy rummies. They will not let go even after beginning the act on their own again, thus causing one of the other's arm to rip off completely. This is likely why it is often seen holding the arms of other rummies. The fuck? Sometimes it will slam the arm down for a crushing attack, and sometimes it swings it while spinning for an attack with greater reach. Scummy Pendu. A Pendu with no observable mouth. It is likely this other cannot consume brains. Despite this, it seems to yearn for brains. When it spots prey, it will perform simple charging and projectile attacks from the sky. It has been rarely observed attacking things with no brain, and even others. It is theorized that this is due to its yearning going unsatisfied. Possibly due to its inability to consume brains, it is comparatively lacking in combative skills and does not pose a serious threat. However, you should be careful not to let its skyward presence distract you from nearby others. A brawn yawn. This yawn crawls to the ground to approach its prey and leaps out with a powerful attack. It does kind of look like an alligator a little bit. Although it does have many fine legs coming out of it. Although it looks like the creature turns the ground to liquid and moves through it, data analysis has shown that the other itself is liquefied and sinks into the ground. While it is in liquid form, clairvoyance will be of no use in spotting it, but when it peeks up from the ground to spit saliva at its prey, it can be seen. The light bulb-like appendages on its sides are thought to be weak points, using invisibility to hide until it has given up, and then attacking these weak points could be a very effective strategy. Okay, so far, the tone of the game is lighthearted action anime sci-fi, but then these enemy descriptions are like, what the fuck what the fuck? This is some fucked up shit. Is this Baki? This weird doll thing? I don't know how to describe it. The doll thing. It's 2020 in the game? Oh my god. They don't know what's coming. I just got a free item? Okay. It is, yeah, it's very Silent Hilly. They like to eat brains, I guess. Light jelly, nice. I like that I don't have to hold the dash, I just have to hold it to initially start the dash. Now I'm just running. Man, I want holograms in life. I want to see that shit in real life. I feel like if they exist anywhere, it's either going to be in Tokyo or Dubai. Just because Dubai is rich as fuck. They're building a swag city just to have a swag city. So, if anybody wants holograms, it's Dubai, I bet. I've been kind of relying on the minimap for, like, items and shit, but I guess they are just, like, around. Well, they do show up when I get close enough to them. Got 100K. I checked the other forecasts. There's OSF and shelters all over. Extinction belt. Eat human brains can only be defeated with powers. I know it's also normal now, but it scares me sometimes. The little covered things? Which little covered things? right there. Right? Describe the thing. It's right where? Are the benches next to the street? Oh, these? Wonder what the purpose of this is. That is a little odd. Like to have all these like little windows in the air, like those are just like signs, right? But like why are there... That's a very good question. I don't know what they're for. I'm supposed to go there. I didn't even notice. They were just kind of like blended in with all the other stuff.
This isn't the right direction.
But yeah, if I ever got like an anime avatar to represent me, it would either be a like mecha mouse that's like Bomberman, but like a Bomberman villain, but as a mouse, or an owl. So one of the two. One's way cuter and one's way cooler, and I don't know which one I'd want. They're hard light constructs that react to specific conditions. Like you put it in a corridor and they materialize and like block light and sound. The condition is money. I just assume the condition is money. Go check this corner. It starts raining and becomes solid. Oh yeah, that too, yeah. Or a pop-up is like, pay money to have shelter. It's raining. I'm too jaded, clearly, to think that, like... I guess we'll just run everywhere before going there. To think that they would just have, like, a handy-dandy service like that. You're like, no, this shit costs money. But the way society's going... Like it's gonna be like you have a subscription. You have like a paid subscription to the city, and it pings through your phone, and then when you're nearby, it will activate the services for you because you're paying the subscription. Because obviously it's a subscription. If it's not a subscription, it's not realistic. This is ominous. We're gonna have a fight here at some point. I can't see visions? Are the holograms visions? Hold on. These add and guide visions are displayed using power through Cynet. People who don't have abilities, do they not see visions? Wait, so only certain people can... This is like an augmented reality thing? Fuck this sign. I was gonna go talk to the people on the other side, but whatever.
Huh? Others?
An other alert? But today's forecast said the threat level here was 0.
Others?
Neat.
What are they doing in the city?
All units, double time! Come on the second way through! Fire!
There's a lot of lady legs
They're deploying
in
the
these
Scarlet
enemies.
Guardians.
A lot of high heels. What game were you thinking of?
And Fubuki.
Karen Travers.
Septentrion, Karin Travers, and Fubuki Spring.
Karin, okay.
Karin Regiment, Fubuki Regiment, Plan A, roll out.
Civilians, head to the shelter.
I guess you can't yell for the manager if you are the manager.
Wow.
It's like the ultimate evolution
Hey,
of a
Yuito,
Karen.
we have to get to the shelter too.
I'm now
We're not real
Karin.
soldiers yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to fight. Nagi, hold on, this isn't right. A raid level 0 forecast is obviously some kind of subterfuge. Get yourself together, director. Considering it is a forecast, you should be prepared for it to be incorrect sometimes. Stay vigilant. Yeah, it's like the weather. But instead of rain, a chance of rain, it's a chance of weird flower demons with lady legs falling from the sky trying to eat your brains.
The other was defeated with one blow. Septentrion First Class, Brain Eater Major General Karin Travers is amazing.
Whoa! Hypervelocity evasion into an electric blast? Karin Travers is the only one who can use that many powers. He's so cool.
Doesn't he have the ability to copy other people's powers?
Yeah, that's why he can use all those powers. It's basically cheating.
Kinda is.
The other is fighting back, but Major General Travers is unfazed. Major General Spring freezes the other without hesitation.
Whoa, an other like that is nothing against a Septentrion class.
Mommy?
Look out!
Hey, are you serious? We're not real soldiers yet.
We're the only ones here with the powers necessary to fight the others.
We can't. If the instructors find out.
We can't just watch people die. I'm going. You call for backup.
I don't want to go alone. I'll go with you.
Thanks.
Don't look so happy. It's not like I want to go.
You're the best.
What, you think I don't know that? I'll take the right, you take the left.
Let's go.
Got it.
Let's psychokinesis this shit.
Nagi, you okay?
Woo!
My attacks are working. Maybe I can win. You better win.
It's not safe here. Get to a shelter.
The anime Souls-like game with blood and
careful.
vampire related stuff. Oh
There
yeah!
are more others. Can you keep fighting?
Code Vein, I think is what you're thinking
Sure,
of.
why not? I'll take them on.
Okay, let's go.
I heard Code Vein was pretty good. It's on my wish list, but I just don't know if I'll have time, you know? I got so many games to play. Alright, I press down to use items.
Don't let up. Got it. Yeah, you better buy me dinner later.
Ow. Ooh, perfect dodge, hell yeah.
Come on. We did it.
I think there was a setting somewhere for camera distance. Yeah, let's get farther back. I've heard that sound
Was
effect.
that the last of them?
I'll pay more attention next time. I heard a really cool sound effect.
Nagi!
I'm watching Neon Genesis Evangelion. Because I never have. And it was for one of the angels. It was like the cube one. And before it would fire its laser, it would scream, and it would be like a girl scream kind of mixed into it. And I was like, that's really cool and also makes sense.
Now die!
That's odd. You a civilian?
Oh, is that the girl I could have picked?
It's her.
You have to live, no matter what.
You're OSF?
Oh, no, I'm a cadet.
I see. Either way, our goal is the same.
What do you mean, goal?
Are you an idiot?
Huh?
Shh. Something's coming.
Huh? What's coming?
Here we go.
Huh? Okay.
Kick its ass. Okay, I can't follow it from forever.
Do you see what's happening? Let's talk after we take out the others.
Oh, I'm out of psycho power. Oh, it's kicking my ass.
Good work. That should take care of all the other readings around here.
Cube Angel's name.
Yes.
Kasane, I saved that boy.
I don't know any of the
Nagi,
names because they don't really
okay?
say in the show. They just
Yeah,
call him the angel
Naomi
number.
saved me. Man, I must look like an idiot.
I'm just glad you're not hurt.
Thanks, sis.
Oh, you two are sisters?
Yeah, they're both OSF cadets like us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nagi Carmen. This is Yuito Sumeragi.
I'm Naomi. Naomi Randall. This is my younger sister.
Kasane Randall.
That is the girl I could have picked.
So it was you making all that trouble.
The Scarlet Guardians have eradicated the others.
Huh?
You saved Ryujin Ward in that amazing victory over the others.
What? Well,
What is this? A victory interview?
It is. How do you feel?
Alrighty. That's enough filming for today.
Oh, Captain RG Spring. Just who are these rookies?
What?
Nagi? Huh? Where is everyone? Huh?
Those drones looked like almost real. Like real life. It looked really weird next to the characters.
We should be able to talk here.
What's going on?
I'm Luca Travers. You're Septentrion 6th class Luca Travers? It's embarrassing when you put it that way, but yes, that's correct. Are you all cadets? Please open your personal ports so I can confirm your identities.
Where's the last time I've heard this voice actor? This is gonna bug me.
No objections? Thank you. So all 4 of you are OSF cadets. Cadets aren't allowed to fight others.
Bland-looking
I'm sorry.
cutscenes in Cold Steel? How dare
Isn't
you?
OSF responsible for allowing others to enter the local airspace and putting civilians in danger?
Kasane! You shouldn't say something like that.
Those are some harsh words. But you're right, Cadet Kasane Randall. I'm sure you all have something to say. But first report to OSF headquarters. Keep away from the press. Got it?
I guess the
Understood.
eye thing is like a Cynet. It's
What's
like their
that?
connection to Cynet.
Oh, casualties from the battle. 2 OSF troopers on guard duty were killed. I think
It
it's censored.
censors their face. It's like Black Mirror. It censors their face. It's so much standing still. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of games that do that though. To be fair,
But it's
why
best
don't you
not
get?
to look
Why are
too
you ragging
close.
on Cold Steel?
Huh? Why?
Because others eat human brains.
Yes. Looking at headless bodies can have negative lasting effects on your mental health.
There was an anime that did something like this too. Was it Psychopaths? Did they censor your vision in Psychopaths? I only ever saw the first season of it. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I just imagined it. They should teleport or report them out. It's too far to the morgue and powers aren't omnipotent. We have time, so let's talk a little.
You know that's
I'm
gonna
sure
happen
you
in real
know.
life.
But one person can only use one type of power. But each kind of power has peculiarities and aptitude. Just as there are types of powers, each person has strengths and weaknesses. To use them in combat, we must rely on devices to lessen the stress on the brain. That's why things that can be accomplished without powers, or things with low priority, are done manually. Right, sorry.
Yeah, I guess Psychopaths just like prevented ending all crime from being visible in the first place because it was like a whole pre-crime, which is starting in real life, by the way. They're starting to look at things and be like, we're gonna retroactively make something a crime. I am not joking. I can't remember if this was in the U.S. or Canada. It's one of the 2 countries. It had to
Now
do with
that-
internet safety.
And I'll be going.
That'd be us if we didn't get the others first.
I wouldn't let that happen. We're all 567th class, right? We'll stick together and become great fighters.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, sis. Let's go.
Oh, goodbye, Yuito. Nagi.
That girl, Kasane Randall. She looks surprisingly like her. Those 2. From the registration numbers, they're in the same class. Are they twins?
She's so cute.
Huh?
Naomi, she's so my type. Kasane is pretty too, but she's a little scary. Naomi is like her opposite, shy and kind. She kept glancing at me and blushing. Man, this might finally be my big chance.
You're as simple as always. Whatever. Let's hurry to headquarters.
What do you mean, whatever? You should be supportive when your best friend is in love.
Yeah. Tell me all about it later. Let's go.
I got brain points. Hell yeah, it's like real life. When you get older, you get brain points until you eventually start to lose the brain points. Kasane and Naomi, judging just by their names, I guess they're pretty cute. Yui too, you like Kasane, right? I saw you checking her out. You always do this to me, Nagi. It's not like that. I was looking at Kasane because she reminded me of someone. The girl that saved me when I was little. Oh, you mean the girl that made you want to join the OSF? Maybe you should ask Kasane about it. She might be able to enlighten you. Thankful for censorship. I've never been more thankful for my vision censorship than I was today. Thanks to that, I didn't have to suffer the mental trauma from seeing those dead bodies. You still see... Maybe this will happen in real life temporarily, and then they'll discover that has like... it's like, it makes it worse. You know what I mean? Like... It's still a dead body in front of you. Just because you can't see their face. Like... I mean, it could help if someone's, like, mutilated. Like, that's very disturbing, but, like... You still know what's in front of you. And if you know what's in front of you, it's just as traumatizing. And it could get worse because your imagination runs wild. You haven't seen a dead body. But if a dead body was partially blurred in front of you, you still know it's a dead body in front of you. Like... It's supposed to be about the body parts that were missing. That makes more sense. It's still like, you still know... But you still know it's a dead person in front of you. Like, you still know. And so the mental trauma still happens. It only doesn't happen if you don't know what you're looking at. But if you obviously know what you're looking at, the censorship doesn't help at all. You know what I mean? It does help to avoid, you know, mutilation and stuff. Like, if you see someone who's like a huge burn victim, it is definitely more like terrifying to see like their exposed burns than them all wrapped in bandages. So like, I get that part. I'm not disputing that part. I wonder if people can control their levels of censorship. I would hope so. And it's just like online stuff now where it's like on by default, but you can turn it off. I'm just dubious that it would actually like work properly. I already have one of these apparently. Barely increases defense. Are these consumable items? Are they... Oh, they're plugins. I apparently have one of each. Oh yeah, I got brain points. Enhance, expand, and support. I'm assuming this is all for like for damage. Max speed boost, revive up, mid-air attack, expand. Use B to recover when knocked away, prevent being knocked down. I do like that. Charge attack, slam attack, quick dodge, psychokinesis restore, level 2 charge. Okay. Item attraction, that's just handy. I'm probably gonna grab this to start with. Quick dodge. I did do like several perfect dodges in that fight, so maybe the window is pretty like lenient. I do like dashes. Mid-air dash could be fun. Support. Plug-in stuff. XP bonus. SAS activation. Okay. Quick item, auto heal. That could be nice. Did you choose your ability at character creation? No, you can choose between like the guy and the girl. The girl being Kasane, and that was about it. Brain crush chance. A lot of brain crushing going on. I'm gonna grab this rebound. I assume you could get everything, but you likely wouldn't at the end of a normal playthrough. Unless you grinded the hell out of it. It's from Naomi. Today was rough. Were you two alright? You know what they say, can't have a rainbow without rain. I'm sure tomorrow will bring something much better. That's a really great thing to say, Naomi. Thank you so much for today. I'll make sure to protect you next time. I'll be the one protecting Naomi, so no need to worry about that. You're pretty scrawny, so suggest working out more. Dang! Isn't that Baki's famous line, can't have a rainbow without rain? Wait, no, Naomi, do you like Baki too? I love Baki. Yui too, you like Baki too? That makes me so happy. Yes, the things Baki comes up with really are brilliant, are they? Yeah, yeah, Yui too and both Kasane were like psychokinesis users. I am gonna have a party though, from looks like it, and maybe I can change who I'm controlling if I want to try out different abilities. Where there's a smile, there's happiness. I hate Baki. Oh, these quotes are like live, laugh, love. It's like, it's painful. Not only is Baki cute, but he gives us strength too. I really love that. Am I the third wheel here or something? So you like Baki too, Yuito? That's not a bad thing at all. I won't forget it. Nagi needs to get on the Baki train. Clearly, everyone here likes Baki. Well, I can't. Okay, fine. I'll go over the road like a proper pedestrian.
Oh, it looks like another group of cadets has arrived. That
I like that he just has this owl on his head.
And Cadet Nagi Carmen. So, it appears you were able to fight an other before your official assignment. How was your first fight?
Huh?
Were you afraid?
No. I just used my training.
I see. So you are able to fight calmly. Although still a cadet, you are a true Scarlet Guardian. Amazing.
Really? Cadet Yuito Sumeragi, what will you tell your father, Chairman Sumeragi, about your actions today?
I've been ordered not to answer any questions. Excuse me. Nagi, let's go!
You got a big head for a cadet.
Huh?
What did you say?
Oh, it's our rival.
All right, everyone, don't fight. I'm Kyoka Eden of the 1st Regiment, 8th Company. You're Cadet Yuito Sumeragi and Cadet Nagi Carmen, right? Chief Kaito Sumeragi has asked to see both of you. Hurry to the Chief's office. Be ready for a lecture. You did a good thing, but it's important to follow the rules as a member of the OSF. Good luck.
It just occurred to me that those dead bodies had their brains eaten, and I feel dumb for not realizing that, like, immediately. I like the style in this opening. Did that girl have a chainsaw? This is giving me, it's kind of giving me the vibes of My Hero Academia a little bit. It's got that sort of like, I feel like it's going to have a similar tone, but obviously this is a little more fucked up from the looks of it. Although parts of My Hero Academia get kind of fucked up.
Welcome to Seto Platoon. I am Seto Narukami. Starting today, I'm your commander. First, let's have everyone introduce themselves. Tell us what your powers are.
Of all the intellectual properties, I've only ever heard of one other Seto ever, and it was Seto Kaiba. And it occurred to me, why do I not hear the name Seto more often? Was Kaiba too iconic? Do people just think of him?
It's best to be familiar with the type of powers in your platoon. For example, my power is electrokinesis. All right, you first, Hanabi.
Understood. I'm Hanabi Ichijo. My power is pyrokinesis. Happy to be here.
Nagi Carmen. My power is air manipulation. It was my dream to be in the OSF. I'm honored to serve under
Definitely too
Septentrion
iconic. I mean, he's
7th
gotta
class
be,
Captain
right?
Narukami.
I'm Yuito Sumeragi. My power is psychokinesis. I was saved by an OSF trooper as a child. I'll do my best to repay that debt.
Oh, so you're the famous Yuito. You were all over the news last night. They said the Sumeragi boy drove off the others. How did it feel to be in the fray?
Enough messing around, Kagero. Introduce yourself.
Yes, Captain. Okay, all you babies of the 567th class. I'm Kagero Dawn, the late-blooming genius.
Only you call yourself that.
I was gonna say.
You're so harsh, Captain. So, Yuito and Nagi, you're volunteer soldiers? I'm an adult, so we're in the same boat. Nice to meet everyone. I'm sure we'll get along.
What does he mean by adult?
Adults are OSF troops who weren't scouted until later in life. You didn't know? They're like us that volunteered for the OSF instead of being scouted. Basically fodder.
That's right. I'm just trash here, but I do my best. Let's work together to stay alive.
Don't worry about how you got here. Only the strong and highly thought of survive in this world. Worrying about what others think is pointless. Okay? Next is Wataru.
I'm Wataru Frazier. My power is reading thoughts, basically telepathy.
I recognize that voice.
My power is clairvoyance. Nice to meet you.
So, it's a platoon full of weirdos. We should fit right in with the rest of the OSF. Everyone do your best. Moving on. We'll start with guard duty as your hands-on training. We'll go in two-man teams. Nagi's with me, Kagero with Sugumi, and Hanabi with Yuito. Connect your SAS with each other. Get ready and reconvene at the entrance to Kikuchiba in 1 hour. That is all. Dismissed.
Long time no see, Yuito.
Hanabi! What's it been, 2 years? Who would have thought we'd get put in the same platoon?
You know Miss Ichijo?
Call me Hanabi. Yuito and I are childhood friends.
Wow, but we didn't see you at all as cadets.
Oh, I was scouted.
I see. The training areas for scouted and volunteer soldiers are different, so no wonder. I guess you're an elite, Hanabi.
No, I'm not.
Hey, do you know Naomi Randall?
The Randall sisters? I know them. Those two are the real elites. Kasane was scouted by the OSF when she was 12.
She was scouted that young?
Huh? You know Kasane?
Yeah. We fought others together yesterday.
What? You mean that other attack? No way. Kasane didn't say anything about it.
Are you friends with the Randall sisters?
Not really. I talk to Naomi a lot, but Kasane is... I'm pretty sure the only one friendly with Kasane is Naomi.
Oh, really? Can you introduce me to Naomi?
Oh, so that's how it is. Naomi is cute.
Hey, you three. Quit your jabbering and get to Kikuchiba.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir! See you later.
I can't believe my first assignment is with you. I'm excited.
Hey, Yuito, wait up!
Yes, what is it? Mr. Wataru?
You can just call me Wataru. There's a notification for you about Bias. Looks like they messed up.
Bias?
It's an OSF-developed brain assistance system that amplifies and helps maximize your power. Every year they choose subjects to gather combat data on the system, and this year, you're one of them. I won't sugarcoat it. It's still in development, so it's unstable, and the side effects aren't clear.
So they want me to be a guinea pig?
Yeah, guinea
Sorry
pig.
if I scared you. They've done tests before so that people who aren't compatible aren't selected. So don't worry too much. Either way, it's an order, so you can't refuse. Just try starting it up. It should have installed with all the other systems.
Is this right? Nothing seems different except for visuals.
The system works in your brain, using your power to display visions. Powers are just the ability to visualize. They get stronger the more you focus on them. This'll make connecting to SAS smoother too. It'll still hurt a lot though.
I think I got the gist of it. Thank you for explaining all of this to me.
Even though I told you not to worry, there are some nasty rumors about Bias causing people to lose their minds or become emotionally unstable. So if you feel strange at all, don't strain yourself.
Okay, thanks. I'll be careful.
Well, that's it from me. Oh, and you don't have to be all polite with me. Just take it easy. All right, don't be late for your mission.
I'm a little worried about being an experiment. Well, I guess it won't change anything.
They likely would
Okay,
be like
I'll head to
supports, I
Kikuchiba when I'm
suppose.
ready.
I can imagine them having like their own combat style though. Like if you were, if telepathy was your main power, you could maybe have like tons of drones and shit fighting for you, and you can just communicate with them better to tell them what to do. And clairvoyance, I guess you could just like counteract everything they do because you see it coming. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure we'll see them. We'll see them plenty. Got another brain message. We were raised together for all that time, but this would be the first time I will show you my power after training. I'm kind of nervous. Looking forward to working with you as a fellow OSF member. The light of my flames will be burned into your memory. A little cringe, but okay. Refrain from acting on your own. I understand this seems a little repetitive, but you are now an official member of the OSF. Acting independently not only puts yourself in danger, but your fellow OSF members as well. Be extremely prudent in your actions. However, saving that civilian family was the right move. If Mother were here, she would be very proud. That is all. No reply is necessary. That'd be more technomancy? Maybe they don't have technomancy, so telepathy would work. I don't fucking know. I think it would make sense. Maybe it just improves your ability to communicate and interface with other things. Therefore, you could control tons of drones where most people can't. Maybe they can control one at a time. Telepathy lets you just be like, boom, 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 here's 10,000 drones. My swarm of drone bees just will destroy you all.
So, we're all here.
Captain Narukami, may I ask a question?
You don't have to be so formal. We call each other by our first names in the OSF so we can strengthen our bonds.
That's also a Black
Most of
Mirror
us don't look
episode.
our age. Ranks are there just to calculate pay.
The bees.
The OSF only values strength. Remember that.
That's the gist of it. So what was your question?
Right. Wataru isn't here yet.
Wataru is this platoon's operator. He'll direct us from headquarters.
My power allows me to communicate telepathically without the system's assistance, up to around 500 kilometers. That being said, it's a lot of
long
work,
distance.
So join the group. Open your personal port.
Okay, he's a support.
Team leaders will be Nagi, Yuito, and Sugumi. Each of you listen to Wataru's orders and move to the designated goal. Try to take down any others along the way. Retreat is allowed if you think you can't handle it, but reach your goal. That's all.
Understood.
Okay. See you later.
Good luck.
From Seto, I know I said not to worry about other people, what other people think, but in reality, there are rude people who discriminate against those who are not scouted. Don't listen to that drivel, because they were specially chosen after the National Health Test and Power Assessment. They think scouted troops are the elite of the OSF. People who say things like that are a dime a dozen. That's right, that doesn't change the fact that there are people with incredible powers in both the volunteer and adult factions. There are no need to ever put yourself on a lower rung. Yep, got it. Thanks, Commander. I'll take all that to heart. Well, because I wasn't giving growth-stunting hormones until this age, we have the capable, charming man you see here. Not all bad, you know. Wait, growth-stunting hormones? Do they, like, slower aging process? Wow, so there really are guys that call themselves charming. I've never seen one in the wild. You're electrifying even through brain messages, Sugumi. You're giving me pins and needles. Captain Seto, thank you so much. I won't lose to someone like that. Yuito, if anyone says something terrible like that to you and your crew, just let me know. I'll give them an earful. An earful of fire. I normally watch the entire platoon's statuses at the same time. Leave your physical and mental status to me. I'll let you know when your health is low, so don't keep fighting when I do. Also, I use telepathy for anybody who goes to a place with bad reception. Telepathy is a direct connection to me, so be aware of that. Everyone's life is in my hands. Maybe that's overstating it, but that's how serious I'll take it. Look forward to working with you. Okay, then.
The teams are split up, but you can use Brain Talk to share information.
SAS is a brain-to-brain connection with virtual cable that allows you to temporarily use allies' powers. Okay. SAS menu is displayed on the lower right of the screen during battle, which my face is now blocking. I think it's time to move. But right here, right above the items. The chat right above my face. All right. SAS is a brain connect. Blah, 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 blah. Pressing RB and buttons will activate it. Okay. Each power's effect lasts for a limited time. And stop the effect yourself. Each power recovers at a different rate. Well, once you do, you can use it again. Okay. Weapon combos will have increased area. Burnt status. Effective against enemies with oiled status. These are oiled.
Connecting through SAS hurts and feels weird, but it really feels like you're fighting together.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get on.
All right.
Yellow thing. got Environment C. Okay.
This is pretty rare.
Ooh.
Here we go. Let me borrow this. Let's keep this up. All right, here we go.
Additional damage is taken until the status is removed. Cool, cool, cool. We burned an enemy.
Ooh, that's a big blade.
Let's keep this up.
What? Oh, that's light jelly.
That was close.
It's like, give me item.
Have to water the flowers at headquarters.
Oh, I already did that. The seeds we planted in those pots have sprouted.
Nice recovery.
I know, right? Every household should have a dependable Kagero. Don't wander off. Don't go into heavily damaged areas. Understood. I'm good at reading the air. I mean, my power is aerokinesis after all. That awkward pause was my power too.
This game's pretty good so far. Yeah. I can do that in midair. You don't even need like a skill. Does something bad happen if I let the... Because he was like disengage SAS on the screen. Because the meter was running out. Does something bad happen if I just let it empty?
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
Maybe I'll pass out and die. Maybe she will pass out and die. Maybe I should find out. Maybe I should just like let it run out and see what happens. Noise. Anything in the shop? Nothing new. Okay. I haven't taken a break yet today, so I'm going to take a super quick break. So I'll be right back.